Welcome to a tutorial for the digital submission system for KSPA contests. This video will introduce the process for advisors to submit entries to the Better BNC system. We'll start this tutorial also at the Better BNC homepage, where you can click on Contestant Login or the Login icon. We need to go ahead and select what contest we are submitting to, which is again KSPA Regionals. For this, we also need to say which school we are submitting on behalf of. In this case, we will use a test account. You need to log in with the password that you set up during your initial login process. And now we get to go ahead and actually submit an entry. We click on that link there and we'll see that our first choice is between a design or photography division. We'll click on design first to show you how to submit a design. All of the design categories then are available to us. We'll choose yearbook layout. This information box will be filled with information that will help you fill out this form. One of the most important things that you'll see here is a link to the prompt, and it will also give you information on how to fill out this field here, which is called headline or title of entry. For the sake of this contest and all of our KSPA contests, we are going to ask you to put in today's date, the day that you are submitting the entry, into that field there. Then it will ask you to choose your file. For the design categories, we need to submit PDF, so I'm going to choose File. I'm going to go find the PDF that I'm looking to upload, and I'm going to go ahead and put Open. Once I do that, I'm ready to give credit to the person who worked on this design. In this case, I'm going to type in a first name and a last name. I'm going to leave the second first name and last name blanks open because this is an individual contest. The only contest for regionals where you should fill out a second first and last name would be for the yearbook, theme, and graphics categories. I'm going to click on this button down here to prove this is a legitimate entry, and I'm going to click on Submit Entry. This next step may take a minute or two depending on the size of your file and the efficiency of your data line, but once you are uploaded, you'll move on to the next screen. This next screen serves as a confirmation of your upload. There is no need to print or save the information on this screen because, as you'll see in a moment, you'll see that information elsewhere. Underneath Submit an entry or manage entries, you can go ahead and move to submitting another entry. So if we click on that link, it will take us back to this submission page. This time we'll choose photography, and in this case we're going to choose to submit a student life photograph. Again, we're going to enter in simply the date of our submission into the headline or title of entry field. It will ask us to attach the file that we're submitting. In this case, it's going to be a JPEG because we're submitting to a photography contest. We'll scroll down and find a caption field here. This is where you would type in the caption that the judges will see while they're judging your entry. And again, we're going to give credit to the photographer who worked on this photograph. We're going to leave the second name credits blank because this is an individual contest. We're going to confirm that we're ready to submit, and we'll submit the entry. Once you've submitted your entries, you can click on the Manage Entries link here, and this will give you a full list of all of the different submissions into your contest. So if I wanted to review, I could go ahead and see which photograph I had submitted to Student Life and see that photograph. I could also go and see which I had submitted into yearbook layout, and I would see the spread that I had just submitted. And over at the left-hand side, you can see that we can edit these entries if we have incorrectly input any of the data fields, or we can go ahead and delete the entry if there was a mistaken entry made. That completes your instructions on how to submit entries as an advisor. The next video that you'll see on your instructions will show you how to invite a student to submit entries.